Hello guys! And guess what? I got robbed during this free cleaning gig in London. And I mean, oh my god, there's an actual plant growing out of that pile of trashes? And that sink! Oh my god, this house is perfect! Oh my, this is actually a perfect house. Look at Sammy's boots. They are trash bags because he was so disgusted here with me. And I mean, I don't blame him at all. But for me, this was a perfect cleaning. But seriously, guys, wow, oh my, look at the shower wall. There's a heart drawn on the dirty surface. Yeah, because I was saying that seriously, guys, we gotta get this house cleaned up because there's a 14-year-old girl living here with her mom. And even though this is a perfect cleaning, oh my god, this part took me so long. And the smell was so bad, it was horrible. And you know me, guys, that I don't smell things easily, but this time the smell was so pungent. There was like these rotten milk cartons. When I touched them or I lift them up, they were ripped and the milk was all over the place and the smell was horrible. I mean, look at the trash, it's all wet. Those are mushy, wet clothes under the trash and they smelled horrible. Oh my gosh. I never forget the smell. But here, the cleaning looks so easy. I mean, we spent like I don't know, what is that? Show me. Is it like a wing or a weather? I don't know. But yeah, this has been one of the cleanings that I have felt like I'm not doing anything because it was so slow. But here on the video, it looks pretty fast. But I remember it wasn't fast at all. Okay, here we go. This is an interesting thing. I'm kind of like this plant, grown through some tough stuff. But now I'm thriving. Oh my god. That was some type of scarf or something. But today, I'm gonna tell you how I got robbed here. And for the first time ever, we've got an interview with the resident sister. And I'll be interviewing her and you'll hear the reasons behind all this mess. And of course, I want to introduce myself first in case you've never watched my videos. Oh my god, forbidden cotton candy again. I love it. Yeah, if this is your first time here, hi, I'm Auri, known as Aurikatariina on social media. I'm 31 years old, living in Finland, and I love cleaning way too much. And I'm the world's best cleaner because I'm a second-generation entrepreneur. My mom had a cleaning business her whole life, and I've also studied cleaning, so I've got the knowledge and skills all in one package. But like any of us, at some point, I've been in such a dark place that I'm still amazed I'm here now living my dream. Because I never thought I'd make past 25, or honestly, I kind of hoped I wouldn't. But I'm still here, and that's because of talking. I know it sounds so simple, but it has taken me so far. Even now, I'm talking, even though English isn't my first language, but I'm still connected with you, my cleaning friends. And I was actually the same age as the girl living here when I started therapy at 14. I was severely depressed, but therapy was the best thing that ever happened to me. I remember that at first I didn't think the therapy was working, but I just kept going because I had to. And it wasn't until a few years in the therapy that I noticed unexpected changes. Now, through therapy, I learned how to manage my emotions, and just talking to someone made me realize that the things that felt so huge to me were actually things I could clean up and sort out. And that's why I still go to therapy regularly. Because talking really helps ease any stress and just make me feel so much better about everything. It's like cleaning my mind, and it's something I do every other week. And then around 16 or 17, therapy really started working, and I got out of depression and just skyrocketed from there. I mean, I quit smoking, I didn't need any depression meds, I started exercising and slowly began eating better. And I made these little changes because I was feeling so much better. And now, here we are, and I've never been better. And of course, you don't need to have a clinical mental health issues like depression or anxiety to benefit from therapy. Because seeking therapy is actually a sign of strength and self-awareness, and it really does take courage to acknowledge when you need help and to take steps to improve your mental health. While therapy can be costly, there are affordable options available, like online therapy platforms. That's why this video is in paid partnership with BetterHelp. And it's amazing, because BetterHelp lets you talk to a therapist from the comfort of your own home, no face-to-face pressure at all. There's even a journal inside the platform for personal reflection and group sessions every day. Numbers of different topics. I mean, starting therapy is easy with BetterHelp. You just fill out a questionnaire and you'll get matched with a therapist, usually within a couple of days. And one of the best features of BetterHelp is that if the first therapist doesn't feel right for you, you can easily switch until you find the right one for you. With over 7,000 reviews and a 4.5 rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform you can trust. So if you're struggling and think therapy could help, hit the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/Aurikatariina for 10% off your first month. And let's clean our minds. Now it's time to clean this beautifully disgusting sink. Have you ever seen onions and trashes growing out of a sink? I mean, I haven't. This is my first time. Hi! But it's beautiful. You can't even tell there is a sink there. This is so much fun. And the sink smells pretty bad, but oh my god, that smelled horrible. But now, when almost all the trashes are gone, the smell starts to get a little bit easier. I literally need to shovel to get this black net mess out of here. I have no idea what this is. Probably it's trash plus dishes, but they are all black. I mean... Now I have black gunk all over me, but it's okay. It's not dangerous, guys. It's just some dirt. That's okay. But I don't know if you can see, but these trashes are kind of weird. It's both dry and wet at the same time, and there's a lot of rust, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's so brittle. Is that a right word? Like, it's been here for years, and I definitely want to interview the sister to find out what's really happened here. Okay, this sink looks bad. I mean, bad. And what is this black stuff? I don't know. Black sludge. Sliding into my DMs. Yes, that's what happened. But it's not that I don't enjoy cleaning it, but seriously, the sink looks like there's something burned here or something, because this isn't normal gunk or normal grime or a stain. No, this is something different. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I can get this clean. Not because I don't have the skills, but because the surface might be damaged really badly. I don't know. Now I sprayed some Cindy's kitchen cleaner and let's see. Okay, almost all the gunk is coming off, so I'm using a scraper and Steel Daddy, and as you can see, they are working really well with Cindy's kitchen cleaner. But not totally sure about the rust there, but we'll see. I'm skeptical, but staying positive. But I mean, of course, this is still fun to clean. So much fun. I'm enjoying every minute of it. And of course, I always prefer to make the whole sink look like brand new. That is the best part, of course. But if that doesn't happen here, I'm okay with it. It's still definitely better than it was before, and now it's usable, which is the most important thing. Now, when all the grime is gone and we are left with this I don't know what, let's pour some strong acid on it. Yeah, this blue stuff is Harpic 10X. It's actually a toilet bowl cleaner, but look how it's working. I have to let it sit there for like an hour or something. But it's coming off, and of course I have to use the Steel Daddy with it, because otherwise it wouldn't work with just a normal Scrub Daddy or Scrub Mommy. Nope. Or with a dish brush. Nope. We need a scraper and the Steel Daddy. But guys, be careful if you use harsh acid like a Harpic on steel. It can burn it if you don't spread it evenly right away. If you just pour it in one spot and leave it, your sink will be ruined. And now I'm pouring some bleach, but never ever mix acid and bleach together, because it can be dangerous, really dangerous. That's why I make absolutely sure I rinse the sink thoroughly so there's no acid left, because mixing them can create toxic fumes. But now guys, look at the sink! Doesn't it look good? Don't you think? Oh my gosh. I'm impressed, even though I did it for myself. I thought it was sunburned, but I was wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong too. And the sink is looking pretty clean. Woohoo! Now I can tell you how we got robbed, and after that we'll hear the sister's story. So yeah, let's begin. So this is an apartment complex, kind of small, with 3 levels of apartments, and this one was downstairs. I had 2 suitcases with me, one with all the sponges, dishwashers, dusters, etc. Stuff like that, and the other one with cleaning cloths, like my microfiber cloths and floor cloths. Yeah, only cloths. Then I had a ski bag with all the extension poles, squeegees, flat mops, etc. So both suitcases and the ski bag were left outside the apartment in the hallway. No, that's not the smartest way, but like I do that in Finland all the time, and I have been doing that 4 years now and still do, because I mean, look at the floor. This apartment was really dirty, so we didn't want to get our bags inside, so we just left them outside. Yeah. Oh, I have to remember to tell you one thing about the fridge, because it is a crazy story. But yeah, all the doors were locked and it was a peaceful area, so I thought nothing crazy would happen. And I mean, almost all our cleaning stuff was inside at this point. Just the 2 suitcases and the ski bag were outside, with mostly cleaning clothes and the empty ski bag. So in the middle of cleaning, we went to a grocery store to grab some new dishes like plates and mugs, really cheap ones, plain white ones, and some paper. And when we were done for the day, we left everything next to the door in the hallway. We locked the door and left. And the next morning came, and we came here, and I was like, oh, where's the other suitcase? Oh, maybe Sami left it inside or something. And he was like, no. By the way, this is Sami. He's struggling there. I can tell. Yeah. So I couldn't find the suitcase anywhere. And then I noticed that all the papers and new dishes has gone. And I was like, okay, somebody has robbed in. Well, not inside exactly, because they were in the hallway. So yeah, now someone just took them and the empty suitcase with some extra sponges inside. So now someone has a bunch of extra sponges at home. But that wasn't the only thing that got taken. And we definitely didn't notice it right away. Because the scariest part was still to come, and I'll show you when we got to that point in the cleaning what was also taken. If you follow me on Instagram, you maybe remember or you maybe already know. But seriously, it was super scary when we finally noticed it. But should we finally interview the sister to find out what on earth has happened in this house and who is living here? Hello, how are you and do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Katie and I'm the sister of the resident living here. And now I'm doing great because you're here and I reached out to you because her apartment has reached a state that we really didn't know what else to do other than to ask for help. Because there was no way that we would have been able to clean this mess up by ourselves.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy to ask for help or let a stranger come to clean your home. But hey guys, by the way, quick note, if you live in Texas, around Dallas or near Austin, and if you need a free home cleaning for a really messy home or know someone who does, send me an email to the address on the screen. Attach pictures of the home and its location, and we'll set up a cleaning. Because I'll be in Texas in January and February. And remember, the dirtier, the better. Okay. Back to the interview. What do you think has led to this point?
I think we had quite a different upbringing because our family was quite abusive. An extended family also. So I suppose we grew up with an attachment disorder to a lot of things. So the things we had would be taken away or broken. The very few things that we did have, they were very special to us. So that I'm sorry. So I guess that has kind of led to holding on to basically everything that we have. And then my sister and I are the same, that cleaning doesn't seem to be a priority for us. In the sense of everything else, like the kids and making them happy, seem to come first. And sometimes the housework, even though with a clean home, everything seems to run smoother. But I guess we just don't prioritize it enough. And my sister, she's also had some traumatic experiences with partners. And she also has a condition that means that she's not very mobile. So I guess there's a lot of, different things that have added up to her not being able to cope and keep her home clean.
That makes sense because we found some police papers about something that a man was really abusive. And if you've seen my videos, you know this isn't the first time. Because sometimes when someone has survived an abusive relationship, the trauma can show up in ways like this. I mean, sometimes the person can't even take out the trashes. Okay, can you tell us who is living here and can you describe them?
So my sister lives here with her kids, and she is, how would I describe her? She is the most caring person. Like, she will go above and beyond for anyone, well, except for herself. And, in a way, I think she's like even too kind. And like, even though the situation is what it is right now, I do look up to her because like she has been through so much in her life. Like I don't think that I would have been able to go through what she has been through.
Yeah, the sister was too ashamed and didn't want to meet me, so this sister gave me the keys with her kids, and I talked with her about the situation. Interviewed her, but the sister, whose home this is, never showed up. So I did ask what she looked like and how old is she. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, she's 40 and looks like me. Not so tall, normal body, like brown hair. She doesn't use a lot of makeup, but she's like perfumes and new clothes. She really likes colorful clothes. Yeah, she's like a normal, very pretty person. Okay, what about the neighbors? Do the neighbors know anything, and how do they feel about the situation?
Some of them are quite aggressive with their language. I mean, they will shout from balconies if my sister's taking out the trash, and even when the kids are there, the neighbors will shout like, look at them, they're the disgusting people, they're the dirty people, and they just say the meanest things. And it's honestly like so heartbreaking because the kids, like, they literally have nothing to do with it. But there are these adult people, like actual grown-up people, that will say the meanest things to them. And that, of course, makes my sister not want to go out and not want to take the trash. And it has also, of course, made the kids feel nervous about, letting their mom go out. And of course, there's not have been any like physical violence, but when you're a kid, you don't really know the difference. You just know that you're scared. Oh, and I forgot to mention my sister, I guess, she has OCD because at one point she was very clean and everything had to be exactly where they had to be.
Okay, everything makes sense now because remember when I mentioned I had something to tell you about the fridge? So we were in the middle of cleaning and the sister I'm now interviewing sent me an email saying we weren't supposed to open the fridge because her sister is afraid of cross-contamination. So the email said, my sister asked me to ask you not to open the fridge as her child has allergies and she is scared of any cross-contamination of food practicals or any cleaning products, ingredients, etc. I did explain a lot to her about your process and what is in your videos, etc. But she still worries. But once you have worked your magic, I think she feels cleaning the fridge she can manage and it helps her feel she has some control in the process. Okay, next question. When did the OCD start?
It was when they moved here, and even before that, so 12, 14 years ago. So when the child's father left, he had been like really emotionally abusive, and I guess it was like really traumatic for the child as well because like he left at bedtime, like they were just getting ready to go to bed and he just left. And I don't think my sister realizes that, she even had kind of a breakdown at that point. And then all of that sort of stopped. She kind of became the total opposite of what she had been before. Like she stopped the cleaning and started holding on to everything that she could because it felt like everything was just spiraling out of control. So I guess that was the one thing that she could rely on and, kind of have the sense of control over her things. And them not being taken away from her. And I think I recognize that because I also grew up with, a hoarding parent, an abusive parent. So I very much recognize those qualities about myself and realize that it could be me in this situation.
Oh, I totally get that. Because so many times I feel like I could be this person living here. Not like living here, but I could be this person whose home looks like this. But so what does your home look like, and why doesn't it look like hers?
Well, my house is very much cluttered. I also have a lot of stuff, but I don't really have trash in my home. Like, of course, when I'm cleaning the bedroom, there will be like 10 candy bar wrappers because we've been watching a movie and eating chocolate or whatever. But yeah, I guess the trash doesn't really gather as much in my home as it does in hers. So I think we are, kind of similar. But I think it's because my oldest, she is so much older, and she also has OCD, like with germs because of COVID, that she also does do a lot around the house and does really help me.
I think the saddest thing I kept thinking is that I thought there was only one kid living here, but apparently there are two. And the saddest thing is that they've grown up in this home, which is just heartbreaking. So, how does it make you feel to see her living like this?
It makes me feel sad because, of course, I can relate to it so much. And, well, it's my sister and I love her and I only want good things for her. And it really breaks my heart to see her living like that. But I know it's not that she doesn't care. She cares so much, but it's too much for her. And having struggled with my own mental health, I know what it feels to literally know you have to do something, but you can't. And it's such a weird feeling with depression. It's not a feeling of sadness. It's a feeling of nothingness. Like, you don't have motivation to do anything. Like, let's say you drop a cup and like you need to pick it up, but you just don't. You know you need to, but you don't. So yeah, it really makes me sad to see her go through that.
Does her home make you feel grossed out or anything like that?
I mean, probably. Like, trash is gross. I even get grossed out when I'm taking out my own trash when they're soggy and wet. And yeah, of course it's disgusting. But I think the overriding feeling is, of course, sadness. And, because it's my sister, I feel like I can kind of over-empathize, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of hard for me to see the situation objectively. Like, so when you ask if I think her situation is gross, like, of course, I think the trash is gross, but I would never think that she is gross.
Yeah, I feel that. Because of course, trashes are nasty and gross, but I never think the person is the same as their trashes, they can look like a totally normal person, and usually they are disgusted by their own mess too. So they just can't touch it or deal with it, they aren't their filth. Okay, next question. Where does your sister sleep with her kids?
So yeah, the kids, they do have their own bedroom, but obviously it's filled, so they don't sleep in there. They actually all sleep in the same bed in my sister's room. Yeah, I think you saw that. Yeah, the bed is quite clean, so that's where they all sleep together. Yeah.
Okay, I attached two pictures here. The first one was from the kids' room, which is now completely packed up with stuff, literally from the floor to the ceiling. And the second one, there's the bedroom where the bed is, and all the trash is piled up in the corners. And yeah, if you ask me, nobody should be sleeping there. And the saddest part is that we don't have enough time to even clean the bedroom. Oh, and guys, we have a problem here because this toilet bowl doesn't flush. So I have to pour the water there, so it's a mess. Next question. How did your sister react to the cleaning?
I mean, I don't even know, like, a start. Well, she was over the moon. I don't think she even said a word for the first 10 minutes. She was crying, and of course, like, she's so grateful, and they finally have a home, but they can actually live in. So yeah, she's very happy and she's very grateful.
Oh, that's so sweet, and I love to hear that. And now, guys, some happy news, because I talked to the sister and she told me they've been keeping the home clean. And not only that, because they are trying to clean it as much as they can. And that's honestly more than I could ever hope for. So no matter how dirty or hopeless your home is, it's fixable. Everything can be cleaned. Even inside your mind. And guys, I want to hear your honest opinion. Did you like this type of video where I interview the resident? Like, do you want to hear more resident stories like this? Let me know and maybe I'll keep doing this. Because I really enjoyed making this, but your opinion matters more, so please let me know. I love reading your comments and suggestions. They are so good. Oh yeah, like I said, we didn't have enough time to clean all the rooms, unfortunately, because the trash was so heavy, it took way longer than expected, and there was just no space to put it. We literally didn't have anywhere to put the trashes, and we had to leave some of them inside because we didn't get a container. It was Easter time, so that made things harder. But still. Ooh, look at the wall! Looking pretty nice! Oh, I love when all the tiles are so yellow. Yellow and black. Black and yellow. Oh yeah. So remember, this is so much better than it was, and now they can keep going from here, just like they did. And hey, if you haven't checked out my online store yet, the link is in the description. Because if you want to have the same beautiful pink apron I use all the time in my ever cleaning, go and take a look. There's also my new microfiber cloth with folding instructions, and I'm so excited because it has tips to help you become an even better cleaner than you are now. You can find all the links in the description because every home needs a pink scraper for sure, this new kind, and a pink apron too. Happy cleaning, guys! Next up, it's time to clean the floor after this. And of course, there's no floor drain here, so let's see what I can come up with. And I also feel like cleaning all the walls, but I'm not sure how much time I have left. Look at the walls. They are delicious. Okay, I think they need some paint, but I'm not a painter, I'm not a handyman, but let's see what I can do. Maybe some Chief Cream and Power Paste can do something? I hope so. Of course they can, but it takes some time. We are in a bit of rush, and this is already a 3-day cleaning job. Because usually I clean for 2 days, which is fine because it's about 12 hours per day, so around 24 hours in total. But 3 days of cleaning can really take a toll on the body, even though I'm in great shape. I'm in the greatest cleaning shape ever. I can just keep cleaning. But I have to admit that after 2 days, like the third day, my hand starts to go numb and my back starts to hurt. Not like hurt, but it gets tired, you know, because I have to bend, I have to grab. So, and it would be okay if I do this like 8 hours in a row and then rest. But when it's like 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, that's too much. And I'm not 20 anymore, so here we are. Someone mentioned in the YouTube comments, I think it was last week or something, that they wished I cleaned the floors better. But I mean, I always clean the floors as well as I can. If anything is still there, like visible, it's usually stains that have soaked in. Like the black marks here that won't come out. It really depends on the materials. Stone and plastic can absorb colors inside, like really deep. And these stains are from all the trash bags that have left marks on this plastic floor. Because they have been there for years, so the floor is damaged. It's not, I mean, it's just color. You can still use it, but you can't get the color off. And it's okay, it's just color, but of course it doesn't look that good. I don't really care if the result is absolutely perfect because I'm not a perfectionist, but of course it would be nicer if everything was super clean after me, you know. But what's the most important here is that people can live more easily here after I've cleaned. And guys, I just remembered one funny thing that happened was there was this box full of something gross sludge and we took it outside. I have a video of it. So it smelled so bad that Sami literally ran away because the smell was awful. Like, I smelled it too and it was so disgusting. I think I have never ever said during my career anything disgusting. Like, this must be the first time, like literally. I have said disgustingly beautiful or something, but the smell was disgusting. I have no idea what was in it, but I dumped it on the grass. And after that, the whole yard smelled like it for a while. Okay. Now back to the robber story, because guys, do you see that TV over there? It's there, I can see it. Well, the next morning when we came back, after realizing the suitcase was gone, we started cleaning for a bit. And then we noticed something. Because I always leave my power banks charging overnight, so I noticed only my camera charger was still plugged in. I was like, this is weird. There was some other chargers too, but I didn't see my power banks. So I thought Sami has taken my power banks out. So I kind of didn't think much of it at first. But then Sami started, oh, hello Spidey. There was, by the way, a lot of spiders. Yep, that's not nice. Oh, the kids had drawn something here. That's sad. Oh, now I remember. The sister asked us to save all the pictures that the kids had drawn. So we did that. So that's why we didn't throw them away, even though they were filthy. So Sami was cleaning this area, and next he was supposed to clean the TV stand. I was like, clean all the counters that are empty, and he did it. So I think it's like 10 AM or something, and we didn't first see anything odd, but then he moved on to cleaning the TV stand. And he's starting to clear up around the TV stand, like that. And then he suddenly yelled, "Where is the TV?" And I was like, "What?" And he continued, "Yesterday there was a TV here. Where is it now?" And I mean, we both just stood there staring at the stand without the TV on it. And that was... I can't explain the feeling. That's when we realized that there has been some people inside the apartment. I mean, that was the scariest moment I've ever experienced during a cleaning. Like 100%. So at this point we realized that they had taken the power banks, the TV, the suitcase, and maybe something else, I don't know. But just think about it. These thieves came inside this house, saw how awful the condition it was, and still decided to take the TV. Dirty TV. That's a lot. I would not. No. Sorry, no. Just no. But I was so happy that they took that luggage and not the luggage which had all the clothes, because I needed them for the floor, and I had like one scrub mummy, one dish brush, all the cleaning like products inside, I guess. So, and this one steel daddy. So I was okay. It was manageable, but without all the clothes, no. That would be horrible. So I was happy. Of course, I'm sad that they took the TV, but like there was nothing else to steal. But still, I don't know how did they get in, because I definitely locked the door. I definitely did that. I remember I double checked it, so it was weird, but I'm not sure if we had any windows open, I don't know. I think we didn't. Or if they break in, I don't know. That was so weird. But I like to think that maybe they needed my sponges more than I did. So thanks to Scrub Daddy and Cine Cleaning for sponsoring. Now at least they got clean homes. The thieves' homes are clean now and everything's good. But hopefully the sister had insurance, because of course we reported this to the police. So I get like new power banks, and of course it was my fault that they took the suitcase, but that was too much that they broke inside. But like things happened. Like if you do something, something is going to happen, unfortunately. So I'm okay, and yeah, I don't know. Oh, I feel like this floor isn't get cleaned or clean like spotless, because there is the same thing. Oh, there's a lot of rust. There has been so many bags laying for years on the floor. So yeah, there are some really bad marks. But we have still this strong acid, the toilet bowl cleaner left, so I'm gonna pour that on those spots, on those rusty spots, so it might help even a little. And then I had this one single steel daddy, so let's try to get rid of those. Oh, I had two, because I had the yellow one and there's the blue one, so I had actually two steel daddies. Woohoo! Yes, because this floor really needs a steel daddy. Oh, hello! Our forbidden cotton candy. Looking delicious. Actually, there was a lot of cobwebs, as you can see. Like, the whole ceiling was full of spiders. These tiny, skinny ones? I don't know. Does London have always them? Okay, my boots are dirty, so let's clean them. Okay, what I'm gonna do. Oh, yay! I remember making a TikTok where I jumped and they moved, but my editor wanted to show how I cleaned them completely. Yeah, these boots were really necessary here because, well, you saw the trashes before. Oh, those are my only cleaning tools. And when I went back to Finland, I immediately had to buy a new suitcase. But my insurance, shout out to them, they covered the suitcase, all the power banks and stuff. Of course, not the sponges because I get those sponges for free. But yeah. Oh, all my cleaning equipments are so dirty. But it's okay. Now I have this clean sink, so I can clean them here. Oh, this soft toy is so sad. Let's clean it. Yeah, what a poor baby. And the sofa. Oh my. Hey, let's go to shopping. I love this pink dish daddy. It's my favorite. You have to get it. It's so cute. And my scraper. And Harpic, more Harpic. A pink towel. Unfortunately, we don't have those dishes now because they were stolen. Like, they costed like $1 each. So I hope that thieves have now new dishes too. And this beautiful rug. Yes, let's put it here. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. That's like, oh, and yeah, we filled up this whole backyard with the trashes. Look how many trash bags. I mean, that was only the kitchen. Oh my god, it's looking so good. Only the kitchen, hallway, and the bathroom. So that's it. It's incredible. I love those Sami spooch. This cleaning was so satisfying. And I hope everything goes well with this family. I hope you enjoyed this video and I love you so much. So see you in the next dirty home. Bye!